on the subject of In the Lissome Light, the fanfiction. This this fanfiction was, I don't really know what to say it was. Uh, it was a rarity fanfiction. Right after we had an excellent rarity fanfiction, we have this. Uh, so, before I say about this fanfiction, I do want to say that I started Anno Domini, and I had to stop it because they dropped the F bomb within the first 30 seconds, and I'm not gonna listen to stories like that. Um, so this one was really weird. It feels like people. I get discouraged when I hear people and how eloquently they can write sometimes, but then I hear stuff like this, and it kind of just confuses me because the writing style and the the way it is written and the descriptions are just immaculate, but it's just not. I wouldn't want to listen to this. I wouldn't want to read this. It's just so like not, for lack of a better term, not fun. What it's about is Rarity is just vindictive and unhappy, and she's jealous of Fluttershy because Fluttershy is getting married to Soren. And Rarity's romance fell through with Big Macintosh. Like, that's the entire story. What happens is Rarity has a party. Fluttershy's gonna go. Fluttershy's with Soren. Rarity is drunk because, of course, she is. They love drunkenness. She tells the story to Fluttershy about her and Big Mac when they were younger, and she was kind of, I guess, in love with him. And then Big Mac, Fluttershy and Soren dance, and they dance really they have really nice dance together. And Rarity remembers that Big Mac just kind of left and slept with some other mare, and then Applejack is like, "Hey, that's Big Mac's saddle," and Rarity's like, "Yep," and she's like, "Did he get the invitation I sent?" And Applejack is like, "Yeah, but he went to go drink with uh Brayburn and Appaloosa or something." And Rarity's just sad. And then she wakes up the next morning to find out that Fluttershy and Soren are gonna get married, and she's just sad. And that's the end of the story. And it's like, I may not be able to write as eloquently as this, but I think that writing is a bit more than eloquence. I think that you're supposed to make people happy or sad, make them feel something, even if your writing is just. I guess the best way I could describe it is the story before this, Dulcet. Dulcet was not written as well as this one, but it made me happy and it made me laugh, and I thought it was sweet. And this one just was written exceptionally well and didn't make me feel anything. It was just there. Um, it's really sad because it doesn't take much to make people feel things, and I think that's what the purpose of writing is. They all have different purposes. Like, romance is meant to make people feel like happy and like, oh, that's sweet, and like sad fics are meant to make you feel sad, and tragedy are meant to make you feel like devastated, and grimdark are made to make you feel like sad, and uplifting are to meant to make you feel good and happy. And oh, this is great. I just don't understand why people who are so good at writing feel the need to eloquently write a completely excellently written story, but just not have you feel anything. Rarity's sad and she's alone and she's just gonna be alone. That doesn't make me sad per se because I didn't have enough time to. Like, I'm still riding the high off of Dulcet and how happy that made me, and I mean, I guess if I had heard this one out of nowhere, I'd be like, that's kind of sad, but it's not even like really sad. It's like you just described to me what Rarity was eating, and it sounded delicious. I don't really care if she's sad. I kind of want a cream cheese toast with artichoke and stuff. Like, it made me really think about my own writing, and I always get like the hit thing where like I'm gonna rap, and then you rap, and somebody who raps way better than you raps, and you're just like, I don't want to rap anymore. It's kind of how that feels, but I think that if I can properly make people feel the things that I want them to feel, then I think I can do a good job. But I really want people to feel happy with my story, and I don't know if I could do that, so maybe I should think more deeply about it and whether or not I can. Um, but this one was like it was a two because I couldn't give it a one. It wasn't bad. It was so well written. It was just meh though. I didn't care about anything that happened really. Like I didn't feel anything. And just for clarification, my top three apparently, because I forgot about Sunny Skies All Day Long. Number one is Sunny Skies All Day Long. Number two is Her Scarf Fluttered in the Absence of Wind. And number three is Dulcet. I had forgotten that Sunny Skies had just pushed everything down one, but then I remembered it right after I made that last review. So those are the top three for one shots. And then the top three for total are Timeless. Timeless is going to be up there for a while. It's going to be really hard to knock Timeless off of number one. Number two is Integration. Integration can be knocked off, but it's going to have to be a really powerful Celestia or Luna story, because the fight, the feelings I had when Luna beat Chrysalis was just way too powerful. That made me so happy. I just love that fight scene. And then number three is Into the Depths, and again, it's because Celestia centered and makes her look really strong, and I really like her. I feel like Into the Depths doesn't have a grip like Timeless or Integration do. But yeah, I this story 2 out of 5. It was meh.